information that will help you on today.
Yep.
Turn it up and make it really loud. And let your friends know we're on it, what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Oh, wake up St. Louis.
Oh man, we having all kind of problems this morning. What is going on? But we are here. We are here. Alvin, you off camera. You got to scoot to your left, Alvin. Want to say good morning and welcome to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. This is a beautiful day that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing. I am glad in it. And I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don the Baptist.
Father.
It's Dr. Alvin Quinn, and I think they done talked about that bell and who should ring it.
Rattle, right, rattle,
And this is Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good.
Oh, yeah, this is a beautiful day. Don, you can turn your mic up one notch, Don. It's a beautiful day that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing. I'm glad in it. Happy to be here today. We're having some issues over there on the Facebook side. It's not actually Facebook necessarily. It's our streaming software. And every now and then it disconnects. This is the same thing that happened a few weeks ago. So it connected when we first got on, and then it stopped connecting. So anyway, if y'all can do me a favor, those who are here, I'm going to ask y'all a couple times today to do this. But can you take a moment and share on Facebook? Let everybody know. Just share this link. Click the share button. You'll see the little arrow for those of you all who don't know. If you push the screen, and you'll see like a little arrow at the top, like a little half moon arrow, and do copy link and share that on Facebook. Let the folk know we're over here today streaming Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Oh, fellas, how y'all feeling today?
Man, blessed, man. Feeling
I
good.
feel good. I look good.
Alvin, you keep
Saying good.
I
Say that
smell
shit,
good.
Rob.
Oh, he gonna say he look good because he got a haircut. He arrogant.
I look good.
I look good. I look good.
Feel good.
Yeah. I look good. Oh man.
Shout out to Alvin for getting a haircut.
Man. Out of all people, I'm joning. Man, if I took this hat off and showed y'all what was not happening right here in the top.
Well, we're moving on up.
Moving on up to the east side. Oh, man. All right. Let me know. Did y'all share? Somebody over there speak to me on the YouTube side. I see Auntie Diane. Good morning, Auntie Diane. Sister Patricia Hall Singleton. My aunt. Somebody else speak to me. Let me know y'all hear me on today. Make sure y'all can see us. Y'all can hear us. We don't know yet. Honestly, I see that we got people watching, but I don't really know that y'all hear me. And let us know that you're on.
Here's a look at this day in history.
Oh, that's where you get them from.
In 1830.
That's where I get them from, man.
That's
It's
where
a
you get
bunch
them
of
from.
places I get them from.
Ah, we got you.
Aha. Aha.
Aha. All right, while we got everybody coming over, y'all, let's go and play some music. We're going to play some music, and then I see people starting to join us, so I think they see that we're over here. But anybody speaking? Somebody speak to it. Let me see. Let me go check this real quick.
They saying good morning, man. It's a
Good morning, everybody.
Really? I don't have it on mine. Wait a minute. Let me check my YouTube.
Good morning to my wife, Joy Woody. I see you on and she said good morning.
Good morning to my wife, Rose Anderson Rice. Morning,
Wait a minute. I don't see none of that.
Android, dude.
I'm not on. I'm on the computer. There they go. There we go.
I'm gonna say good morning. I'm gonna just say good morning to my sister, Dewana King. She said good morning.
He said, I'm a go. I'm a mama go. I'm a mama go. I'm a mama go.
H-A.
I'm a mama go say good morning. There's everybody is. There y'all, Lord. Where y'all been? Oh, it's a bunch of y'all. There you go. Okay. Good morning, Auntie Diane. Good morning to Haviland Harrington. Bobby C. You get one of these, Bobby. Every Sunday. You're supposed to send me one with you playing it. Alvin, you keep hanging off screen.
What's going on?
Even some more. The one and only, y'all, Bobby Connor. I need a clip of him playing that, though.
Bert Coleman, what's happening, brother?
What up, Bertram? Bert
Live right up
Coleman
the
Jr.
street from me. Never see him.
Don, we lost your volume or something. It got real low. Say something.
Hello.
I guess you there, but it got soft again. Sister Margaret Peggy Brown, Evangelist Sister Peggy.
You said Don was soft. You said Don was soft.
Oh, I said it. Cotton.
Both of y'all wise.
You soft as John Sally when he was with the Lakers.
You look like John Sally too, man.
I know.
No, I don't.
We call him Don Sally.
Don Sally. We got Don Sally and Alvin Pierce up there, looking like Paul Pierce.
He do look like Paul Pierce. I never thought of that. Alvin, get back on screen, man. You got to scoot over a lot more than that, Alvin.
Yeah, you like off to the side a little bit. You need to position yourself.
It's the Android.
Come on, man. It's your po. No, the other way. The other way. Get in your po. The other way, man. No, the other way. Keep going. Keep going.
Just did the other way. You know your left from your right?
Go to your right. Get in po.
It's your po.
It's your po, man. Come on, get over.
Not your con. Not your con.
Alvin, scoot over some more. Your whole side of your head hanging out. No, the other way, Alvin. Your phone. You keep sliding it the wrong way. Slide your phone. Slide your phone. Keep sliding your phone. Your phone. Turn your phone. Turn your phone. Alvin, turn it the other way.
Man.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Come
going.
on, Jennings, Missouri.
Keep going. Keep going. You got a lot of way to go. Keep going. Keep turning. Keep turning. Come on. A little bit more. You almost there. Come on. Come on. You almost there, baby. Come on, boo-boo. You got it. Look at the boo-boo. Look at the boo-boo.
Right. Okay, Alvin.
Him did it. Oh.
Him did it.
Him did it.
Pause like a mug.
You ain't lying, bro.
Right. Him did it. Hey, all y'all stands came in. I was just cutting grass yesterday. That's why I didn't bring it. Mike stands.
Man, I got one. You see mine? You see it?
Well, it'll be one that'll bring close to you so we'll get that good, clean, crisp.
I can bring it close to me.
Well, bring it to you. It can show in the shot. It don't matter. Mine in the shot. All right, who was we speaking to? Deacon and Sharon Moore, good morning, and good morning. Miss you, Sister Sharon. Sister Pat Jackson, good morning. Let me see. Rose Anderson Rice, they spoke to you already. My Auntie Debbie, but good morning, Rose, and happy birthday week on last week. My Auntie Debbie, good morning, Auntie. You and my Uncle Mustafa. Erna Burner is in the building. Come on, put them hands together. Good morning, Erna. My mother, elect Lady Madeline King, says, glad to see your bright faces. Jesse Prather says, good morning. He says, what up, fellas? Represent Solomon's Temple Church, 5569 Page, Bishop James, and Lady Linda Holloway. Pastor Elder Reverend Elder Sam Mack says, fellas, bless you guys. Natural vocalist. Oh, I ain't seen that name in a while. That's Valencia. That's got to be Valencia on time this morning.
That's her YouTube name.
Yeah. My Aunt Gloria White. Good morning, Aunt Gloria.
Hey, Brett Coleman, are you the son of teacher Mrs. Coleman at Lincoln Elementary in Richmond Heights in the 50s and 60s? I don't think that's the.
Yes,
that's
he
his mama.
is.
No, that ain't.
Oh, man.
Nah, that ain't
oh,
birthday.
man.
No, that's not.
Oh, man.
Darnell, what up, Darnell? Good morning, man. Marla, the secretary.
Hi, I'm
Mary.
We missed you last week, Marla. Darnell
Sure
Banks.
did.
What up, Darnell? Good morning, man.
By the way, Bert, your new name is Brett now, all right?
Brett. Yeah, Brett.
Coleman. Brett Coleman.
Yeah, Brett.
Hey,
Nick-
Brett.
Miss Nico Woody, good morning, and good morning,
Great keyboardist,
and
Brett.
good morning to my beautiful wife. I didn't know she was up. She was still in
I
a
already
good,
spoke to her.
that good snore when I came down this morning. Then came downstairs. My beautiful wife, Dewana King.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know I'm in trouble. Miss Deborah Watson Mingo, good morning and good morning. Zito, my brothers, you need a life that shows every single day, every way. Hit it, Rob.
You need a life that shows. That's all I got on that one.
Yeah. For those of y'all who don't know, you got to be commissionites to know this stuff. You got to be
I mean,
commissionites.
deep commissionites.
Yeah, man. You got to be
Yeah,
commissionites
like
to know
you
this
had to
stuff.
been there when they put the group together to know that song.
Yeah, Alvin, bring your mic just a little closer. Just a little bit. Can it come closer?
Get a little closer.
With arid extra dry. Oh,
I don't have one.
Joy Woody. Hey, Joy, how about this Sunday we try you watching the show from the bedroom instead of the kitchen this morning?
Nah, man.
Clanking and clinking and clanking.
This is all we
Part
hear
of
every
life.
Sunday.
Like,
Every Sunday.
I was watching.
Robert, you want cheese on your eggs? That's what she was saying.
I was watching. I was watching.
You want
Matt
milk in your
Barnes and
cereal?
Steven Jackson. They were interviewing Tracy McGrady, and
Uh-huh.
Tracy McGrady's wife just kept walking back and forth. She was cooking. You could hear all the dishes clanging in the background and everything.
D Bird, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Jeffrey Booman Burks. What up, Jeff? Free?
He said, "Praise the Lord."
Praise the Lord. Sister Carolyn Riddle.
Praise the Lord.
My God, Sister Carolyn Riddle. Good morning, and good morning. Let me see. Bert Coleman, I see you, Brett.
Brett Coleman, Reverend Brett.
Bishop Lamont Walker. Good morning and good morning.
There she go.
There she go.
there she go.
This is such an embarrassment. I spent so much time getting the production ready on this show, making sure we sound professional.
Well, you know she's gonna do it on purpose now since you said so.
Right. Yeah, you done put her out there now.
No, tell her to come on in here and show herself. Let's see what she looking like at 8:01 a.m.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Bert said he saw you the other day walking, Rob. Can you believe he ain't stopped and talked to you?
Can you believe he didn't stop and get out and exercise with me?
Oh.
Welcome to Shady Pine.
Uh-oh.
Nell Tuck, good morning. Let me see who else we got.
What up, Corey Fuller?
What's up, Corey?
Corey
Ain't seen that boy in
Fuller.
a minute.
Good morning, Fuller. Nakia King, my cousin / sister. Good morning. Let me see who else. Will Bland.
Good morning, everybody.
Bland, I called
Everybody,
you
good
yesterday. Was that yesterday? I called you either yesterday or Friday and left you a message, Will. I was just returning your call from last Saturday. So hit me back, man, before this Saturday. Let me see who else. Oh, no, that's somebody else. Minister Craig, there he is. Fact checker. Good morning.
So, Cuzzo,
Bert, I'm not coming to the gym, Bert. Y'all be lifting 800 pounds a day, but y'all do no cardio.
none.
Oh, man. All right. It's 8:03 a.m. We a whole 33 minutes behind. Let's play some music.
Brand new music now on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Listen to Alvin on the lead guitar, not bass. Darius Hicks. This is GAB Fact Restoration Choir. Until that moment comes. Hey,
Gotta listen hard because you gotta turn down.
oh no, he up loud. Doing this COVID-19 lockdown. Until that moment comes. I'm afraid. I'll keep trusting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is Dr. Levi King Sr. and the GAB.
You hear that static?
Rest of
Yeah. We getting a lot of static there, dude.
A lot of static? I don't hear any.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Stopped.
It just stopped, but when the music was going, it got progressively worse.
Really?
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know what that was. I don't know what was happening. I'm over here on the Facebook side letting everybody know that we are on YouTube this morning having some issues on the Facebook side. So y'all come over here and click and join us. Facebook side. Those of you all over there on YouTube, y'all please do me a favor and share one more time. Let everybody know on Facebook that we are here on YouTube. You can just click the copy link button right there on your YouTube player and let everybody know we're on. All right, y'all on Facebook, join us. Come to YouTube. All right, tell me if you hear this static, y'all. Do y'all hear this? I'm gonna play this. Play a drop or something. Let me see. Play some music. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Sorry. We having some issues here today. You hear static?
No.
That's weird. All right. Anyway, y'all, it's 8:08 a.m. This was one of those days. Just one of those days. Lord forgive me.
Pause.
It is currently 72 degrees. High today would be 84 degrees around 5 o'clock. Low overnight is 66. And it would be sunny today with a 40% chance of rain. Boy, it was hot yesterday, though. Did y'all step out yesterday?
Yeah, it was, boy. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
A little bit.
It was super hot yesterday. Mama Ann, good morning. Lori Union, good morning. And to my cousin, Pamela Duncan. Roberson, good morning. Your YouTube still says Duncan, Pam, just to let you know. Good morning, and good morning. Did y'all hear Alvin just slurp on whatever he's drinking?
And he's eating something, too.
That dude said, man. All right.
Don't say nothing when you eating your grass in the morning. Don't worry about what I'm slurping on. I own this cup. It don't own me.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the Alvin Quinn Show.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'll almost let you say whatever you want to say if you just get in the shot. Stop scooting over off the screen. You can say whatever you want to say this morning. Corn Robinson Jr., what up, Corn? Hey, y'all.
What up, Corn?
Don't forget, Wake Up St. Louis is powered by MeTooMusic's The Voice, the 24/7 online radio station giving a voice to St. Louis area gospel. Just visit MeTooMusic.com and you can listen every day, any day of the week, 24/7. Good morning, Houston, Texas. We air there on Kingdom Church Radio 2 days a week. So for those of you all in Houston, good morning, and good morning. Don't forget Shirley's Kitchen, 9942 Diamond Drive at Chambers Road, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday through Sunday. For more information, call. You know, they got a new number. When we get to the announcements, we're going to get that. I need to change that number over here. So I'll have Don read that in a little while. So good morning. They listen to us on Sunday mornings when they're prepping food for when they open at 11. So good morning. We got to do them a commercial. Alvin, come up with a commercial for Shirley's Kitchen. Like a theme song. Shirley's. And do a video with your hands like this.
Publishing to it.
Shirley's Kitchen. Shirley's Kitchen. Look it up, Alvin. Shirley's Kitchen. That's kind of hot.
Nah.
You know it is. You know it, you love it. All right, y'all, we're going to pay some bills real quick. I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don the Baptist.
Father.
Miss Denise Jackson, good morning.
For people to ring his bell. Hilarious. This is Dr. Alvin Quinn. I don't care what you do.
Rattle, rattle, thunder.
Oh, you don't have to care. Oh, you don't have to care, my brother. We don't care either.
Oh, yeah. And this is Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good. Who did it, Alvin?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I had some gas. Oh.
Miss Denise Jackson, good morning.
Wow.
What
This
you
is
talking about?
this is great radio. Great radio.
Man.
Tripping.
So professional.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be back after these messages. Doing the commercial. Share one more time, y'all. I see y'all been sharing Thank you. I'm just talking to the ones who haven't shared yet. Y'all so selfish. Y'all want to keep it to yourself. I can't tempt nobody else. What was that song? I can't tempt.
Help me, praise the Lord. You got it.
Yeah, help us praise the Lord.
Else.
Sing it, Don.
I don't need nobody else.
Sing, Don. Kyle, cheers. Sing it, Don.
Don't need nobody else. Help me, praise the Lord. I don't need nobody else. That's the bass part.
Keep going. See what Dr. Wilson
Don.
taught you.
Don the Baptist, come on.
When they get to the 4, I want to hear what you singing. I don't need nobody else. I try them for myself. I don't need nobody else.
Don't you got some commercials?
Help me praise the Lord. Oh, yeah. Come on, Don Sally. Hit that up.
Nope.
Don got a haircut, too. You went to the barbershop, huh?
Yeah.
That boy got that fresh trim. I see you.
Looking like Domer Simpson over
Okay.
Oh, man. All right.
H-A.
Biter.
Get your own line, boy. Get your own line.
LOL.
Oh, my God. You can't even spell that. You can't spell LOL.
Spell LOL, Don.
LOL.
Hey, did y'all see that video of, what's the little dude used to be on Howard Stern? Beetlejuice? The little short black guy? I sent y'all a video where they asked him to, they asked him what 2 + 2 was. He's so serious.
I saw, yeah.
He's like, I think that's 35. They told him to spell. They said, do you know what a BMW is? He said, yeah, it's a car. They said, spell BMW. He said, F790 or whatever, man.
What? Oh, my God.
Lord, forgive
He up there making fun of us. You know that dude ain't right.
Wake up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
I got the fast.
Download any of the MeTooMusic artists at the source, like Ray Tina.
Thank you, Jesus.
Justin Shaw.
Give me one more day.
Christina Bell.
You're the source of my strength. My peace within.
The St. Louis Area Fellowship.
Jehovah Jireh, my provider.
Kai A. Panetta.
Floodgates, open up, Lord. Let the floodgates.
Phase 2. Chrissy Ransom. Jay Grant Artistry.
Realize my bare humanity. To see the intentionality of God's love for me. I can't relate.
Scooter Lamont.
Hey, you gotta make it through.
Download any MeTooMusic artist today at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. That's METOMusic.com/The Source. All available now.
This is Elder Greg Happy Guitar Haynes. You're listening to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning.
For the best in St. Louis area gospel, Wake Up St. Louis.
I'll never stop
Morning Show.
Wait a minute. This is the last one, because when I do the inspirational message, then I'm saved for the rest of the show. Corey Fuller said, yeah, they asked him to spell red, and he said LSTER. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Now you're going to read the inspirational thought of the week.
Right. Hold up, man. You probably need to play some music first.
Welcome to Shady Pines, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right, here we go.
Wait a minute. I got to play a piece of this just to make sure. Let me play a piece of this. Hold up. Erna, sing this for me. Is the joy and the strength of my life. He moves all pain, misery. I'm gonna go with so this word I've got to fast and pray, stay in the narrow way. You hear that, St. Louis? I say stay in the narrow way. You hear that, St. Louis? You hear that, St. Louis? Stay in the narrow way.
You all right, Don, man? You all right, bro?
I done got dizzy.
Hey, Don, did you listen to my man singing Hold On, Help Is On The Way?
Man, yes.
Oh man.
Thank you, man. That laugh. Oh, my God. Oh.
My favorite part of that was that St. Louis, though. Did y'all catch that St. Louis? Stay in the narrow way. Oh, Ernest say, just start the whole show over. She say, start over. Oh, man. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is too clowning. I just want y'all to know. We have nothing to do.
No, Don in it too. Tag you it, Don.
Man.
Tag you it. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Here we go. Amen.
Okay.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
He who blames others has a long way to go in his journey. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived. He who blames other has a long way to go in his journey. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived. It's a Chinese proverb. Happy Sunday. Let's get Jesus up in here. I ain't lying.
Come on.
Corey Fuller on Oregon, y'all. Play Corey.
Come on, Corey.
Megan Williams McNeil featuring Pastor Mike Lampkin. I said Pastor Mike Lampkin. The blood did it. Play the organ. Ain't that what they say in church? Woo. The blood did it. Let's bring Jesus back.
That was nice, Corey.
Corey got his old man on that one, boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he had that volume on loud.
Right.
Yeah, turn this stuff down in the studio. Had to turn it down in the studio.
Says this. The blood
That organ was not on song.
just for me.
Hey, Marla posted the inspirational thought. Talking about, oh my God, I did not get all of that.
Where would I be?
I'll post it, Marla. Thank you, Marla. We love
The
you.
blood did it for me. The blood
Sing, Megan.
saved my life. The ultimate sacrifice. Before I was, you knew what I would be.
Charles Barras. The blood
did it for me.
Oh, Lord.
The blood. Yes, it was
The ultimate sacrifice. Miss Angela Riley.
Before I was, you knew what I would be. Still the blood.
Pastor Mike. Come on, Pastor Mike.
The
My
blood
brother.
was shed for me.
Oh, yes.
Washed away
My iniquity.
my iniquities.
Here go my favorite
If
part.
not for your blood, where would I be?
Spell that.
Oh, the blood did it for me.
The blood.
How would St. Louis say?
Where would we be? The blood. What washed away every sin, the blood. And it makes us whole again. The blood.
Amos Isaac, champion praiser.
Even when I did wrong, the blood covered a multitude of my father. The blood.
Where would I be without the blood?
I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for the blood.
Miss Penny, good morning.
Somebody say the blood of Jesus.
It changed my life forever. The blood.
Hallelujah. The blood reestablished my name forever.
Mondale Murray, good morning.
Blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. Standing because of blood.
It was the blood. See the blood did.
They go that static again.
The static came back.
Yeah.
Everybody in Radio
you got
Land,
static,
let me know in Radio Land if y'all heard static at the end of that. Let me see if it could just be y'all over on the Skype side. But in the Radio Land, let us know if you heard static on the end. Please let us know. Let us know. Let us know. That is Megan Williams McNeil featuring Pastor Mike Lampkin and featuring Corey Fuller on the intro with the blood. The blood did it. I was quoting the last part of the song. The blood did it. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. MeTooMusic morning show. Miss Pamela Northern, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It's time to play your game.
Oh, great. Ernest said, and fact checker, Minister Craig Edwards said they did not hear any static in Radio Land. Yeah, there's something going on the Skype side where y'all hearing it. That's at least they're not hearing
Gotcha.
it.
You changing the format?
What you mean? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, I know it's your time. It's your time. You know what? We done played enough this morning. I don't need to play no more games this morning. Let's keep Jesus in this morning.
It's the scripture of the week. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Psalms 47, verses 6 and 7 says, sing praises to God. Sing praises. Sing praises to our King. Sing praises. For God is the King of all the earth. Sing praises with understanding. And as Don coughed, that was Psalm 47, verses 6 and 7.
Justin Gilmore, good morning. Don and cough. Who just opened something that got a zipper on it?
I don't know.
No.
Somebody.
Last part of that.
Somebody just had a zipper.
With understanding. Hear that, all you singers out there? Sing praises with understanding.
Sing praises with understanding. What is understanding? Now faith is substance.
Come on.
What is substance? Sub means under. Stance means stand. Whoa, so sing with faith, because now faith is substance. How I sound, Rob?
Lord.
And you know what key that Duke is in, just get in it.
I know, right?
You put it on there, sir. You get
All right, now. All right. Anyway. Craig Edwards. All right. Good morning, Minister Sheldon Johnston. Good morning. And good morning. All right, Don, your turn.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
All right, everyone. Morning prayer every morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Join us by calling 1-717-275-8953. Enter access code of 1972. This is the Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church prayer line. Join my Matt and Alvin every morning, 365 days. International Prayer Line Ministry, call 605-313-5377.
Pray, Alvin.
Access code is 302-254 hashtag. Prayer Warriors are online waiting to pray with you. Central Standard Time is 6 a.m., noon, 6 p.m., and midnight. Eastern and Pacific times, 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m., and 1 a.m.
Hey, wait a minute, Don, hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Them first 2 Sundays of the lockdown, when
yes, sir.
Our first 2 Sundays, BFAC still had the private stream, and Pop asked Alvin to close us out the last Sunday with prayer. And Alvin asked everybody to get on one knee and put their hand on their head on the chair. He made us sit on the chair. And that boy gave us the most Baptist. Father, we come, body bowed.
Because I see y'all didn't know how to pray. That's been the problem. Y'all know how to pray.
Did he say, I love the Lord, he heard my cry.
And I told the organist to hold it because he was in the wrong key and playing it wrong.
No, sir, you do not play instruments doing that, boy.
I had him to hold it. I said, hold it. Don't you play your little apostolic cards over my prayer.
So your little apostolic chord.
Come on, Don.
All right. Drive-through food market every Friday in May at 3 p.m. During this pandemic. There will be no walk-ups or no contact. This is at St. James Bible Fellowship Church, 1644 Simple Avenue in St. Louis, Missouri. They got bread, sweets, meats, greens, beans, yams, potatoes, tomatoes, you name it. You name it. All right. You can also give at Cash App, $ give to St. James, and Giveify at St. James Bible Fellowship. All right, we got the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church 44th church anniversary.
Oh, our first flyer in a long time.
This is in Mississippi. Why is this? Okay. They streaming?
Everybody's streaming.
All right, May 24th.
Duh.
Today.
Man.
Dumb.
Today at 11 a.m.
You big dummy.
Your wife.
It is beautiful. Go ahead.
So they say food will be served afterwards, but please stay in your car. We will bring the food to you.
Oh.
All right, Alvin, you got a nice little drive. Go on down there and get you some food, boy.
Alvin must
Now,
step
what
out.
type of singing they gonna have? That would depend.
Well, it's Mississippi. I'm sure it's your
It's
style.
Mississippi, so you know they gonna have some quartet, bro.
Oh, well, I just go by Harvey Watkins House and we'll have a good time. What time is this program?
It's at 11 a.m. You got a couple hours.
Why do you have to talk like that every time you talk about quartet?
Because you respect it. You understand me, Rob? You respect them.
Please,
all
move on,
right.
Don.
Shirley's Kitchen and Catering. Today, she's having baked chicken wings with smothered pork chops, dressing. You get 2 sides dressing, mixed greens, candied yams, mac and cheese, potato salad, cabbage, and rice and gravy. All for $13. 9942 Diamond Drive, St. Louis, Missouri. You can call them at 314-695-5060. And you can also reach them at Shirley's Kitchen and Catering on Facebook and Shirley's K&C on Instagram.
Is that the new number, Don? That's the new number?
That's the number that's on the flyer. I don't know. Is that the new number too?
That's it.
All right.
What up, Chris Watkins?
Chris Watkins.
What up, Chris? All right.
Oh, hey, we must be really tripping today if Rose gets on talking about this show today. If the educated and spoke out.
Dr. Levi R. King singing the Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church.
Gateway Area.
Yeah. In You There Is Rest. It's available now at MeTooMusic.com, the source. Worship the Lamb, Corey Barrett, the new single. Well, it ain't new no more. It's been out for a while. It's at all digital outlets. Make sure you get it. Tamika Fogarty, Always There, is at all digital outlets as well.
Always there.
Jesse Prathan, Committed to Christ, Lit, all digital outlets.
That title song tight. God, you are lit. God, you are lit. Tennis.
Are you being
God,
serious?
you are lit. I'm just playing, man.
So you got to play that. I don't care what you
Man,
got.
yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear that. I want to hear that now. Go ahead.
Right. All right. Single release, You Are My Everything. Herman Gordon is at all digital outlets. Boy,
Smile, Herman.
Smile,
Herman.
boy. Imagine by Kenny DeShields is at all digital outlets.
Imagine what the world would be like
if you could sing real good.
Step Into the Light by Tanya Coleman is at all digital outlets. Rodney Douglas, Our Worship, all digital outlets. What we got here?
License plate. Look at the license plate.
Oh yeah, Lloyd Nix, Never Fail. He's also at all digital outlets. And last but not least, Jewel and Converted. Show Been Good is at all digital outlets. These have been your announcements.
It's sure been good to me. Oh yeah. Thank you, Don. You did. You did. I can't even say you did good. I just say you did.
Don, I give you a B on that one.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Alvin. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I gave you a B. What's up, man?
It's 8:35 a.m.
Man, God, I always enjoy it.
My mama, I couldn't have no B's. Bring in A's.
You had a couple of fumbles, man.
With the ring your bell, I enjoy your announcement.
I need some water, man.
Go get some water.
Ring his bell. You can ring his bell.
Rose.
Go ahead.
Rose. Don said he needs some water. Rose. Don said he needs some water.
Need some agua.
Let's play some music.
It's time to get your praise on.
Time for your dancing shoes.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Jesse D. Williams. Jesse Donald Williams. Jesse Donald Williams in total praise. Give thanks. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Deborah Holmes. Good morning, Dr. Holmes. Wait, whoever.
Come on, clap your hands. His mercy is new every morning.
You know, Don, we can hear you.
Yes, his mercy. Oh, oh, oh.
Mr. Sheldon Johnson, I just sent it to you. Oh, yeah. That's Jesse Donald Williams in Total Praise. Give thanks. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. That's a good one right there, Don.
It is, man. You got to be able to play fusion music, though, to play drums on this song. So. Dude.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all, it's 8:40 a.m. How many of you all are headed back to church? Have they reopened churches in St. Louis yet? No, not reopened, but are the churches back? Not yet. I know Illinois. We're definitely not.
I don't think so.
Well, it's currently 72 degrees. You say what? Go ahead.
Illinois is still on lockdown? Or
yeah.
stay home orders?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Until when?
Supposedly this week coming up, next week. I think.
Okay.
The governor's saying
June 1st.
The last day of
June 1st.
May. Yeah, exactly. Is our last day.
Because I know St. Louis is reevaluating again June 15th to see where we are there at that time. So,
what's some of the things you've learned this go round, Don? Not this go round. Woo, boy, I don't want to say that because I don't want to be saying that come September, October again. But what have you learned? Jocelyn Grinston, my sister. Tasha B, what's up? Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Dr. Deborah Holmes says Prince of Peace is still virtual. What have you learned, Don? Like, what have your eyes been open to on this lockdown?
That, we was doing a whole lot of stuff, and you don't really have to do that. The way we was doing life seemed to be hectic. I know for me it was.
Give me an example.
Because it seemed like every minute, every
Brother
hour
David Glenn,
of the day, it was something going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you, it was basketball with Devin.
Yeah, it was basketball, then church, work, basketball, church. You know what I'm saying? It was nonstop and trying to, juggle getting to this rehearsal, but get him to practice, and then Rose working, doing her thing, and that became a bit much. But this has really given us a nice break. I don't know how I'm gonna go back.
Well, it's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna go back, man.
It's gonna be hard. What about you, Rob? Any eye-opening experiences during this whole lockdown? Any awakening? Sister Chiquita Sumner, good morning.
Well, just I had a chance to sit back and appreciate actually being able to be together in one place with with your friends and your family, and leaving with us, like doing the show.
Right.
When we did the show at the building and all of that, man, just being able to have contact with each other. I think we take that stuff for granted sometimes, man.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
What about you, Dr. Quinn?
I just appreciate having the day again. Like for me, I was just go, and with that, it shut it down. So I appreciate having my day. And then I realized, this is just to all the churches out there. Your minister of music, when they do all that hollering, you don't really miss all that. You know what I mean? So I just really appreciate that. You understand? You think about it. You haven't heard a minister of music holler in the last month, and everybody's so happy. They watch the stream and they're happy. You don't have a person up there always talking about something's loud and nothing like that. It's just enjoyable, when you can enjoy, your day now, because you don't have that minister of music. You know what I mean? This is all out. That's just how I feel about it. What about you, Don?
Don went first, you idiot. Will Bland, good morning.
Stupid McDummy.
You big dummy.
Will Bland. Future Dr. Bland, Tiandra Bland. Oh man. Miss Angela Riley says. Miss Angela Riley says, okay. She says, I learned that I was spending way too much money and just going nowhere.
Now she right about that. The money part, I can't believe how much money we spend that we've saved over this time frame.
But it's crazy. All the money we've saved, money just stacking up. It's like, what do you do with it? I hope my wife not listening. Boy, I didn't went Amazon crazy. It's funny. This could be the apocalypse. This could be Armageddon. This could be the end of the world. I'm not saying it is, y'all. I'm just saying it could be. And it wouldn't matter to me because I done still bought every gadget, every new this that come out and everything. So we've been getting deliveries to our door every day. I'm on a first name basis with the UPS man. Cause man. Yeah, for me, you know, one thing that I'm grateful for out of this, even though it's still, you know, it's kind of sad, but it's one of those kind of bittersweet type thing, is I hate seeing the church be exposed, but I'm happy we're in it. Let's get over it. Let's get past this point. The fact that we've been exposed on many different levels. A lot of our leaders have been exposed. A lot of the people have been exposed on many different levels to show us where we lack. It's like what Erna said. She said a lot of people found out that they knew church, but are now realizing that their relationship with God was none. So just the church being exposed. So if we're exposed, if we've been in the dark all this time and now we've been exposed to light and exposed, and now we're shown the light is shining on us and exposing our flaws. Now I hope we can go ahead and fix this stuff, fix a lot of it and move on and do what we were supposed to do. You know, when was the last time for real? If you really, really think about it, most of the stuff we've been doing for the last few years have been concerts, events, getting our churches looking good, our buildings looking good, you know, recordings, things like that. But we've missed forgotten the whole Matthew 28.
Why we doing all that?
Yeah, the Great Commission. You know, we're bringing people to church to try to get them saved when, you know, all throughout Scripture we saw that they went. Exactly. Go ye. Therefore, go out, go into the world. And also we know the world there in the Greek meant people, nations, you know, which we saw happen in Acts when the 120, you know, when the Holy Ghost fell upon them and they began to speak in other tongues and all of that. And I am not saying that's a whole different debate, but when that happened, and we see there were men from every nation under heaven, because prior to that, you know, only the Jews were considered the chosen ones. So at this point, this is when we see the Gentiles were able to be saved in the minds of man. Of course, God always had that, but so yeah, just being exposed, man. And so I'm hoping that we get this stuff fixed. So that's great. Jesse Prather says, I have had to relearn that God is who he is, been from day one and will never change, because I had to really just put all my trust in him. Absolutely.
So too.
Yep.
Are you saying that the people didn't say, hey, EBBI, shout him out?
Rose Anderson Rice said, Rose said the amount of immediate family time has been awesome. I agree too. So many traditions in the church with streaming. We see you don't need all of that stuff. The word is enough. Yeah, I think when we get around each other too, you know, one thing I can't blame people for when we go a little extra, I think some of us haven't seen each other in a week. So I think we prolong. It's for real. It's almost like what we do on this show. Sometimes y'all realize we run out of stuff to say, but we almost prolong getting off. We just start laughing and talking about anything. So to me, that's kind of human behavior. I don't really blame necessarily. I say I see it. You know, yeah, sometimes the stuff seems unnecessary, and some stuff I think we need to go back and check and revisit. And if we just don't want to not be around each other, how about let's totally fellowship after service? Let's do what they did in the Acts church. You know, they fellowship door to door. We want to continue in fellowship, breaking bread. So let's break some bread, because that's when we really get to know each other. Sit down and talk over some bread with some cinnamon butter on it. You know what I mean? From a lot of water, stuff like that. You know.
Yep.
Anyway,
Tasha B says, "Word and worship is all we need."
Ooh yeah. Oh, man. Nell Tuck says, I found we must live a life that is constant both during trials and without, and not miss sight of what is important. What have you all done to combat your cabin fever, your being stir crazy, just sitting in the house? Anything? What have you all done?
I've been wrestling with an 11-year-old just about 2 or 3 times a day. This little dude, he'll come up and while he's staring at me, and then just jump me. So I've been wrestling a lot now. My son getting older, so that has been fun. Just connecting and having fun with my son like that. That's kind of stuff. The cabin fever activity.
What about you,
Not
Rob?
exercising.
You said not exercising?
I mean, we exercise, but not like we should have been.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What about y'all, Rob? What about your household?
Just, spending more time with my family. My wife and I do things together, like going outside, doing some yard work, going to the park, walking around, getting a little exercise, all of that kind of stuff. Going to doing the grocery shopping together, and, we pretty much do almost everything together now.
So you got a whole teenager in the house. You got a about to be sophomore in high school in the house. What has he been doing?
Hey man, well, we're gonna move on. Alvin, what you?
Hey, has he been Fortnite or Call of Duty all day?
Bruh, you already know.
Yeah.
I make them go outside though, man. Because you got to make kids. A lot of these kids you got to make go outside now. So I make them go outside, get play basketball and all that stuff, man. So.
Not yours, Don. You said you don't have to make him, or he won't go.
No, he will go. He wants to go outside, ride the bike. Dude got a pogo stick. He been on that. He's active, man.
So, these teenagers, man, they own one. So
yeah,
man, y'all know what I saw this week on YouTube? That really tripped me out. I saw it Friday and Saturday. You go on YouTube, some of y'all who are 70s and 80s babies and even 60s babies, and type in, I'm a 70s and 80s baby, so type in 1970s fads, and then type in 1980s fads. I think it's 70s fads that we have forgotten, something like that, and they do the top 10 things that were going on during that decade. Oh, dude, it is the best trip down memory lane, man. It makes you feel like a kid again, man. The stuff that you see is real cool, super cool. Tasha B said she started another business and wrote some music, I guess. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I ask people all the time during this thing, what have you all done every day? A lot of us, think about this. When we were, in quote unquote our normal routine, normal life prior to this, we all of us said, man, if I had the time, I would ... Man, I would, this kind of business I'm thinking of, or I always wanted to record. I always wanted to write music. I always wanted to learn this software. I always wanted to learn this trade. I wonder how many of us actually sat down and took some time to dig into some of our lifelong goals and dreams. What did we do daily to move forward towards? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any, what were some of the things outside of lifelong dreams? What were some of the things that you all been meaning to get to for a long time that you didn't have a chance to? Starting with you, Alvin, that you did on this lockdown. Good morning, Sister Brenda Rowan.
I just took on a new challenge every week. A new challenge, whether it's learning something I didn't know, or a project. I take on a challenge each week, and the goal is to get it done before the end of the week. Whether it was at the house,
give us an example.
Or whatever. Like, I just take on a challenge.
Give us one. Just give us an example.
For instance, redoing the basement. Started at the beginning of the week, got it done by the end of the week. It's just each week it's something.
What you do down there? You still got the big projector screen?
Yeah, I still got that, but the other side, I had stuff that's been down there since before I owned the house, and moved all that stuff out and stuff like that. So I take on a project each week.
That's cool.
Wow, that's cool, dude.
So then when we go back to quote unquote normal life, whenever that is, you'll be able to enjoy your home because you did some things around the house. What about you, Rob? What you do? Anything around the house?
Basically kind of similar to what Alvin said, which I pretty much alluded to, but trying to get, because we didn't have a chance, we've been in here for almost 2 years now, so just trying to make our home more comfortable for us, just some minor improvements around the yard and all that stuff, just what we need to do inside the house and outside the house, so we have more time to do that now and do it together.
What you got?
Yeah, same here, man. I mean, finding little projects around the house. You don't realize how much stuff you got in your house.
Man,
I think the last thing we trying to do is that basement. We got so many things down there, and we keep looking at it like, man, but we got to get to it. So we still got that basement.
Well, I think the last huge project that we have to do here, we're going to paint the outside of the house. So my wife went out yesterday and pressure washed, prepped everything, got it ready. Uh-oh, wait a minute, got to sneeze. Hold up, excuse me. Y'all notice a sin now to sneeze. Excuse me. Man, you get locked up. Neighbors call the police on you for sneezing now.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so I got to paint the outside of the house. My plan actually was today to get out there and kind of get started, but the lawnmower tripped at the city yesterday, so we got to go down and finish. We'll go Wake Landing up in a minute, but yeah. Other than that, it's been a lot going on. It's actually been cool, man. Being able to take care of a lot of little things around the house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's been super cool. All right, Alvin, your turn. 8:57, y'all.
It's time for Today in History, brought to you by MeTooMusic City Rental, a space for your temporary worship services, weddings, funerals, and all other type of events. Contact us today at MeTooMusic.
Let me start that over. I got to read Ernest. She says, what am I doing? I'm driving our cousins around with masks and gloves on, spraying bleach water and praying.
It's time for Today in History, brought to you by MeTooMusic City Rental, a space for your temporary worship services, weddings, funerals, and all other type of events. Contact us today at MeTooMusic.com/the city. That's METOOmusic.com/the city. And now, Today in History.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right. On May the 24th in 1935, Major League Baseball hosts its first night game. It's the first time lights were put up in a stadium in order for them to play baseball at night.
That's pretty
now, the trivia question, $1 million question would be, what teams played that night?
I would think was it New York? One of the New York teams?
It's the East Coast, I'll say that.
And it wasn't the Yankees?
It's on the East Coast.
It wasn't the Yankees.
Boston to Philly.
No, it wasn't the Yankees. You said what?
Boston to Philly.
Close, Don. It was the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies.
He said the Phillies, and he said close, Don.
I said close. He got one of the teams right. That's 50-50.
Oh, he said Boston or Philly, I thought he said. I thought that's what he said.
Did, yeah.
That's what Don Sally said.
And that's why we pray for the students of VAP. They got their high school diploma in 1992. We're going to move on with this day in history here. And in 1775, John Hancock becomes president of Congress. But what's significant is when he signed the Declaration, the reason the term, I did not know this until I read this. I did not know that. I knew it was because of his name, but the reason why, when he signed the Declaration of Independence, he had the largest signature on there. And that's how the term John Hancock came about. I did not know that. If you go back and look at it, I pulled it up. Go back and look at the everyone that signed. his is the biggest. He signed the big. He did something Rob would do.
Is that it?
Other than that, that's your today in history. Yeah.
That's your today in history. Hey, y'all. I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King. We're gonna pay some bills real quick. We coming back.
It's Don
after
the
these
Baptist.
messages.
Father.
And this is
Dr. Alvin Quinn, and I'm trying to find out why a man is ringing another man's bell.
Rattle, rattle, thunder.
This is Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good.
Oh yeah, stay
Don,
tuned, stay locked. Go
we
ahead,
can hear
Rob.
you breathing, Don.
Yeah, Don. What is wrong with you today?
Man, my sinus is draining, dude.
Well, take the mic out your nose and out your mouth. Shut man.
You sound like a big dude at a barbecue.
Hey, you got some ribs. Any more ribs left?
You got some ribs.
Hey, man.
You got some more ribs.
I don't like this KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. You got some of that,
what's that stuff? What Joy like? She like Malls, don't she, Rob?
Yeah, don't even, man. That's water and.
Yeah, man. Boo.
Hey, I'm telling on you, Teresa. Why Teresa just text me? I'm sure telling. I don't care. Teresa Lynn just texted and said, "Hold up, wait a minute." Now this is, mind you, this text came in right before. Before I say that though, thank you, Miss Claudia Penny Brown, for your donation. Thank you. Well, we really do not take these donations lightly. Thank you for those who donate to us week after week after week and help keep this thing going. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute too, as soon as we come back from break. But Teresa text talking about some. She mad right now because she know I'm about to tell it. She said, "Oh my God, please tell Don to stop nose breathing in the mic."
Get you, Teresa.
Don, you know you can actually put your mic down when you're not talking.
I do know that. Thanks, Rob. Thanks.
Well, do it then, you big dummy.
Your wife.
All right, y'all, we're going to pay some bills. We coming right back after these messages. Wake Up St. Louis, Me Too Music Sunday Morning Show.
Wake Up St. Louis, Me Too Music Morning Show.
What's going on the gospel scene in this local area? Well, for more information, check us out here on MeTooMusic Minute. For everything that's happening from concerts to plays to current events, check us out. Be sure to friend us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, or visit MeTooMusic.com and join our mailing list. Check us out on MeTooMusic Minute.
Wake up, St. Louis, it's your boy. Wake up, St. Louis, it's your boy Jesse Prather. You listening to the Wake Up St. Louis Me Too Music Morning Show. Whoa!
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, Me Too Music Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com.
MeTooMusic.com.
Wake up St. Louis, it's the Me Too Music Morning Show.
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo.
So Don said off air we had to furlough Tiandra for the Me Too Music Minute, huh? The truth is, hey, what announcements are there other than brand new music?
Right.
So it's time. That is one thing I have missed, the Me Too Music Minute. I love us being able to give everybody the weekly happenings around St. Louis. And I loved how St. Louis got engaged and they send us their flyers every single week. And you know what I mean? People have really supported us through interaction. So I love that. Speaking of, man, have y'all thought about, I guess I'm going to go first on the Me Too Music Minute this week. Not the Me Too Music Minute. What we call this? More than a minute. Have y'all thought about the future state of Me Too Music City because of this COVID crisis? Have any of y'all had that thought?
I have.
Yeah, I have.
What are you all thoughts?
have.
Yeah, definitely.
2, 1.
Yeah. Have you thought about having a meeting?
We got to. We're going to have to, because think about it. Think about this. And y'all, This is a disclaimer. I'm not saying this so y'all can jump on here and start giving. I'm just talking. I'm just putting it out there and letting it be known how things work. And I promise y'all, this is not a ploy. Y'all don't have to give a single dime. Y'all support us every week. Y'all come listen every week. Y'all laugh with us every week. So this is not a ploy to get you all to give whatsoever. But yeah, we're not a church. We're in a huge building, and we do a lot for the community, but we're not a church with members in that instance that give and support us during the week. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Give, tithe, and offering and all of that. So yeah, man, that's one thing that's a reality during this COVID lockdown, because a lot of our stuff is rentals. A lot of our big money, our money that comes in to support the city is through recordings. So all of that has really changed in the last few months. And how
11 weeks.
Yeah, how we gonna look the next few months with no services, nobody's renting. Of course, can't nobody rent. And then how do you go back to all of the rentals? How do you go back to recordings? How do you go back to whatever? Miss Betty Anderson, Aunt Betty, good morning. Tamika Fogarty, good morning. So yeah, how do we go back? What's the norm for us? So my only thing is throughout all this, man, hey, just continue to trust God and, just continue to trust God.
Lean not to your own understanding.
In all thy ways, acknowledge him.
Finish it, Alvin, and he will what?
And he looks to the left.
Right. No. That's jacked up.
All right, next.
He said, "What you say?"
My big brother.
About the word of God. That's all.
Yeah, just the word of God. That's it. My big brother, Mark Benjamin.
Right, that's what I'm
Mark Benjamin. Bree Long. Oh, look at my little sister. I ain't seen my little sister. That's my real little sister, y'all. My little sister that look just like me. All right. What you got, Don?
So I got a question for you.
Yep.
For y'all. When did the black man become public enemy number one?
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Right.
That's when.
Right.
Yeah, man. It just
long time ago, Don. Long.
It just seems like
even before you was born, Don.
It just seems like we are just, just stuff you see on YouTube and Facebook. The black man is under attack, man. So, and I was like, when did we become public enemy number one? So,
like what? Give us an example. What made you think about that?
I don't know. I think it was just more of the stuff you see with the police and the black man, getting attacked, and you can't really walk down the street without getting harassed, attacked, all of that, man. Minding your own business,
dude. Were you on YouTube or something yesterday? I spent the whole day on YouTube watching illegal detainings and illegal arrests from police officers with black men. I spent the whole day yesterday around.
Yeah,
I see.
That's fun. That's funny, man. So yeah, Alvin's. I see his brain just going crazy.
Oh, he got something to say.
He got something now. Don't say it.
Well, I see half his brain because he's off the screen again. You got to come back over, Alvin. But hey,
come on, man, help us out.
Yeah, go ahead, Alvin.
You done? You said when did the black man? You done? When did the black man become public enemy number one?
Wait. I want to write down what he's gonna say and then show it to y'all when he gets done, just to show you how much I know my brother Alvin. Okay, go, Alvin.
Okay. I'm just gonna reply to when did the black man become public enemy number one when just along in your own city, 17 shooters.
Wait.
I knew it.
I knew it. I was about.
We ain't even in the Monday.
Wait a minute. Did you just say this weekend?
This weekend here in St. Louis.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I knew it was coming.
Wow.
I was about to quote the words of Public Enemy, and I was gonna say self-destruction. I knew that's where he was going.
That's where he was going. Wow.
Man.
We ain't out of the Sunday. We ain't even into Monday yet.
If you don't have respect for yourselves, who's going to respect you?
So when you go back to the harassment and how there's not an argument. I just say this. When you go back to how do you combat crime, you hire more police officers to put them in the streets. And then you have to come up with here's facts. You can take it for what you want. I'm not saying it's fair. It's probably not fair to have a stop sign because some people can obey the rule of watching and letting other people go. But everybody don't. So then you have to put a rule into place. It's probably not the greatest rule in the world. So for instance, with the stop and frisk in New York, they incorporated. I think it's completely unfair. But at the same time, the same problems that they were having with all of the violent crime went down.
It went way down.
There's a documentary on Netflix. I think it's been on there for a while. It's about Flint, Michigan. It's the situation they had with the water, and what people don't realize in Flint is that the police department in Flint. So if there's 100,000 people, Flint, the staff of the Flint Police Department is basically one cop for every 1,000 group of people. One cop, because of all of the funding, and then they got the water situation going on. Well, in order for them to combat and they have one of the worst murder rates up there. In order for them to combat that, they start getting out on the street harassing going in the neighborhoods harassing them. I mean, like you could call, and then people still had complaints. You don't realize they only got so many officers, but the whole thing, we need more officers to combat the crime. So to combat the crime, you have to beef up the thing and go in, and you're gonna harass people. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but give me your other alternative. Because you're not talking to an individual who's already walking around with a gun, selling drugs and everything. You're not going to talk to them and say, sir, I think you should put that down and change your ways. It just don't work like that. So you got a lot of issues. You keep saying Public Enemy #1, but it doesn't help when every rapper that your kids are listening to look like somebody that, if you was a police officer, you would pull over. And then you take on and you imply that. So, I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you can say Public Enemy #1, but where I live at, I don't see that. I see them being the problems of their own selves, and the parents is raising. Let's look at what a parent is now. The parent is not your mama. The parent ain't your mama, Rob. The parent ain't your mama too. Look at what a parent is. Go to any urban area and I tell you this, take the day. Just go, today will be a great day. Go to the nearest liquor store where there's a bunch of traffic. You ain't going to want to sit there long because you're going to lock your doors. But observe the traffic. Observe what kids that sit in the back of a car and their parents walk in, come out with, and roll blunts in front of them and smoking. Like, this is your new parents now. If the father is getting out the car with his pants down, walking inside the store, coming back, this is what that child see. You raising the next thing all over there, and we keep complaining about that we're targets. I mean, just look at your community for a second. I know it's the same argument, but you gotta. I'm not knocking what you're saying, Don. You gotta look at what's really going on.
Well, no, Don didn't give I don't think he gave.
No,
yeah, I think he asked the question when and how did we get here, and I think you're giving a great part of when and how. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that percentage, though, I don't know what that percentage is of the folks you're talking about, Alvin, because there are some who don't even fit in that mold. That
I agree with you, Don, but I need you to go and I need you to look up juvenile records. Let's start with juvenile records. Let's look at how many juveniles have juvenile parole officers and for what and what they did.
Alvin,
these numbers. What up?
What would be your rebuttal if someone said, there's a lot of people that think one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Because if you go back in history, when you go back to the black affluent years when the communities were doing good, had their own banks and all this other stuff, and then the white people, the KKK, whatever you want to call them, they came in and burned down communities and hotels and restaurants and banks and all of that stuff. So that was before this. We're killing our own community, we're killing ourselves and this and that. So what would be your argument to that?
With the rebuttal of that, okay, let's just go back. So you say we had our own banks and everything. Let's go back to the mindset when you had your own banks. Here's something that I don't think people realize why they're there. Let's talk about why the church was on every corner. If you look at any urban neighborhood that has high crime, high poverty, the only positive thing in that neighborhood is somebody who put up a storefront church. That's the only positive thing in the neighborhood. Everything else is negative, unless it's some type of community center. So if you go back, you're going to look at those times. I'll just take, for instance, look at St. Paul. St. Paul sits in East St. Louis. If you go back into the 60s and 70s with St. Paul's, again, I don't want to use the word segregation, but when you were in a place to where you had to come together and strive, you were more together as a people. Now you got way more opportunities and everything you're talking about starting a bank. That's very readily do it. Investment properties, I can give you an example. I could take us four. Us four, whatever your credit rating is, if you got approved for, I'm just gonna put this out there. You got approved for $150,000 house. Don got approved for $150,000 house. Two got approved for $150,000 house. I got approved for $150,000 house. That's $600,000 that we got approved. If we put collectively together and went to an investment firm, that's $600,000 that we can go out as a loan. We can go into the same neighborhood that they do when we talking about they come and push us out. You can go do the same thing. We can go buy a block. We can go buy 2 blocks in East St. Louis, and we can literally turn around, rehab the houses, and put who we want in there to rent the house out. We could turn. It's readily done, but the vision to do it in itself of this happened. What you just said, that it happened. I mean, it's one thing to tell me you didn't know it happened. We knew this happened already. We know this has happened.
I'm just I'm just creating dialogue. I don't want anybody to think I'm giving you my personal.
No, I got you.
I'm creating dialogue because this is a good topic. Because I see a lot when I read comments on these topics on Facebook and other, social media outlets, you see people with this position. So that's why I asked you that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I agree with what you're saying, though.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Ryan Turnitz. Thank you, Sister Brenda Roan, for your donations. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Really, 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 really do. Now, that was good, Alvin. That was real good. Anytime Alvin gets serious, myself personally, I know when to shut up and just let him talk. Mm-hmm. Because as much as we joke around and play with Alvin, I think we joke around and play with him because some of the stuff he says is funny, but there's so much, it's so much inside of Alvin. His heart for people, for the community, all of that. So I just let him talk, whether I agree or not sometimes.
You got a lot of comments, bro.
And plus, some of y'all are directing y'all comments at me. I'm just creating dialogue. I'm not saying this is my position or this is how I feel about this or that. Just creating the dialogue so people can speak up on these issues.
Playing the advocate a little bit. Putting out questions that other people ask online.
Yeah. Right.
Well, one thing, look, anytime I talk like this, I got to put on my serious music. One thing that I think we ought to keep in mind also is the spiritual side of it. And if you look at Deuteronomy 28, next time y'all get a chance this week, I ask all of our Wake Up St. Louis listeners to go read Deuteronomy 28. Now, first of all, I got to say this. Am I saying that what we're going through now was the prophecy, in a sense, from Deuteronomy 28? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Because as a matter of fact, history will show that that stuff happened with the Jewish people. Kind of happened in the early in the first millennium. So a lot of that stuff had already happened. but still look at it because it's a great, if you go look at Deuteronomy 28, it is a great basis for understanding why we go through what we go through as a people, why we go through the level of give me a good word, when they look at us and kind of prejudice, I guess, when they prejudge us based on our look, and a lot of profiling. Why they do? Just go study Deuteronomy 28 and you will see God. Don, take the mic down.
Right, stop breathing. All that. Hold your breath or put the mic down.
Hey, be like on Harlem Nights. Hey, you better take some small breaths. Just do that, man. Man. But yeah, so go this week. I asked y'all to just go study Deuteronomy 28. You'll see that God gave a word to the children of Israel and told them if they were obedient, this what would happen. But if not, and if they broke his command and broke his laws, then this what would come about. And that's where we get the whole scripture about he will send us again back into Egypt, and will deliver us into ships. You know, a lot of the Hebrew Israelites want to use that and say that's where we are as black people. They quote Deuteronomy, and you know, I think the only thing about quoting that as the for real what happened, the only thing is that a lot of that already happened with the Jewish people and the Jewish trade that went on. So yeah, but go look at it anyway. It's still a great foundation, a great basis for the type of things we go through here in life. Deuteronomy 28, the entire chapter. It is great, and it will cause you when reading it, if you don't feel some type of conviction when reading Deuteronomy 28, then I would think something is wrong with you, because you see what God is saying. Do this, be like this. If you don't, he said, if you do, this is what'll happen to you. And he's talking to the nation. He's talking to the people, not necessarily the individuals. And I think the people sinned against God. And yeah, but you know, I'm just going to say this one little thing. Ain't it funny how we always talk about how bad life is for us, but we don't realize that as far as history is concerned, we're one of the first people that enslaved another nation. Yeah, I'm just saying, let me move on. I'm just saying. All right, so let's move on. But we always talking about how bad things are for us, but we did enslave God's people for almost 400 years, didn't we? Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just moving on, though. But what we got coming up next, which I want to talk about. Let's turn some music on, because it's getting sticky. On
another note, man, I went back and watched the listening party that Megan did for Bless You God, man. That was a great moment in life, man.
Man.
It was, man.
That's the first time I had seen it in years, man. And dude, it sounded brand new to me, like I had never heard that project before.
Right.
That was yeah.
It was just, man, I got chills watching it. Did you see how it was just packed from wall to wall, man?
It was a great night.
It was a great night. And to watch her become right on stage in front of us, you know? That was crazy. That was crazy. That was a great night. That was a great night. Hey, let me ask y'all this question. Why in the world, let me ask this. Why do we talk about, remember when Empire first came out? That's what all of the black people talked about. And first of all, did y'all see how Empire ended? You see they cut them before their last couple of episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, it was the worst. The last season, it was the absolute worst. The worst. But remember, we were all on Empire. Remember, a lot of people, everybody was talking about Scandal. Every Thursday, people were going online and commenting and talking about what happened on Scandal. Why in the world, Alvin, you got to watch this. Why in the world is nobody talking about For Life?
I watched it, man.
I actually watched it too, man.
Now talk about that show.
That was good.
Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about Empire.
Actually, that went into part of my my thing today, man.
That's where that thought came from. Okay.
This guy I mean, he tried everything to prove his innocence, man, and it's just roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, man.
Dude.
But you know what helped him a lot is the fact that he knows the law, man.
Dude,
you know.
Alvin, you still ain't watched
going
it?
against him is he's a convicted felon, and convicted as a kingpin.
But you know it's based off a true story, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so then you know the outcome. So the fact that he knows the law, man, you know.
Hey,
That's
man.
good, man.
Everybody,
It is a good show.
Everybody jumps on so much mess. We jump on murder, sex, adultery. We jump on those type of shows. But dude, for life, oh my goodness, man! I binge watched the entire. Me and D watched the whole season in 2 days. I think we started Monday, and by Tuesday we were done, man. I couldn't turn it off.
Yeah, I watched it in 2 days.
I could not
I did too.
turn it
But
off.
When 50 Cent came on, I was like, oh, here we go. I knew it was.
Man, me too, man.
I was like, here come, it's gonna take a turn. Here comes the enemy.
Yeah, and I went all of those.
Live.
I went all of those
Right.
episodes not knowing that he was the executive producer. I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Until
I
the
knew
episode
that
he
prior
showed
to
up in.
the even the show. I knew that when they first announced the show.
Man.
What network was it originally aired on?
ABC.
ABC. Okay.
Okay. I watched the movie last week, a Netflix movie with my children and my wife last week. That I thought was like a kid movie. I mean, it's a family movie, but it wasn't so kiddie. It wasn't like so Disney's and so Nickelodeon like. It was called The Main Event. Have y'all seen that? About the little boy who goes into it's a WWE movie, Don.
No, I haven't seen it.
Hey man, it's actually very good. It's very entertaining. It's funny with Tashina Arnold, Pam from Martin. She's in it.
Gotcha.
It's actually worth the watch. But I did watch this movie that is a kids movie. My children watched it. We watched it this week, and it was surprisingly one of the best animated movies that's been out in a while. The new movie Scoob about Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm. Rose was watching that yesterday.
Dude, it's some stuff that happens in that movie, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting there like, wow, look how blatant we are with the kind of sexual innuendos we drop in there in children's
That's not something
movies.
that I would ever watch. Go ahead.
Me either.
But I'm not going to lie, y'all. It was for the drops and for the things that he's referencing in the movie, it's actually, you know how they do. They do that stuff so that adults would catch jokes when they take their children to see these movies at the movies, so adults can enjoy them too. So it's a lot of that going on. But yeah, that's actually a really good movie. All right, the last 2 episodes of The Last Dance last week. Thoughts? Without going too far, now we got 85% of women on here today.
I think Jordan was right. You gotta beat me. And I like his analogy of when we playing pickup games, who got next? You don't leave the court until you get beat. And they never they won't ever have that opportunity to see if there was another team capable of beating them in a 7-game series. There was one that got close.
One thing I'm sick of is that it just prolongs this stupid argument of who's the greatest between LeBron and Michael Jordan. That's not really a conversation. That's and I know a lot of if you came up when we came up, I've seen all these guys play. From the new guys, even I grew up watching Dr. J. That was my first hero, and then Michael Jordan and all these Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, all this. So I've seen all of these guys.
Don't the Bible say something about not having NBA heroes? I think that's in. That's one there. Don't look at the NBA for something like that. But go ahead.
He was a kid. He was like 10
right.
10.
Your point. Stop it.
Say something about NBA. No, it say something about the NBA in the Bible and heroes.
Anyway, I'm sick of that LeBron Jordan argument. It's the dumbest thing ever.
But let me ask you this, Rob. I would think that this documentary will wipe that argument out as big as it's been. I would think it would squash it a little bit.
It did, man. It didn't. Dude, there's all kind of videos on YouTube where they're still arguing that stuff.
How can you compare LeBron after watching that documentary?
Listen, what's the cat that was a point guard for Duke? He's on ESPN.
Jay Williams.
Oh, Jay Williams.
Man, listen, Jay Williams is getting on my nerves.
Jay Williams.
Yeah, man.
He's not the type of teammate I want. What? He's a winner, dude.
So you don't want 6 rings, no game 7s.
Hey,
right.
but I gotta say this though.
You soft.
I gotta say this for the record. Have you seen Jay Will's reality show about him being the coach, one of the coaches to a high school basketball team in a bad area with some at-risk black young men? You haven't seen that?
No.
Well, when I say this, it'll make sense to you. LeBron James is the executive producer.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So,
okay,
there we
all
go.
right.
There we go.
And then the thing he does on ESPN Plus, that's with Kevin Durant. So a lot of that is making sense. But when it comes to winning, Jordan was like, nothing else matters but being focused on winning. And, you know, these guys now, man, they sensitive mentally to me.
Dude, you cannot lose 6 NBA finals and
think you the greatest ever.
Right. No, that's not. Yeah.
No,
come on. We have lowered our standards if you could do that. That's all I'm saying.
New music, y'all, this week. Have y'all checked out the new Jonathan McReynolds' latest release? His new full project, People, which is also a visual album. Have you seen that?
No.
If you go
When
online,
that come out?
It came out actually like a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
But if you go type Jonathan McReynolds' People visual album, you'll see like a 25-minute video of all his songs compiled into one video. It's pretty cool, man. He got a couple of hits. I love People. People is a great song to me. That song makes you think right there. That's a great.
So the visual one is on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, you'll see all the separate videos, but if you look for the 25-minute version, when you can put that on, be cleaned up around the house, eating dinner or something, and you'll see the entire video playing. It's 9:31 a.m., y'all. It's time for me to go to church. Got to click over and start my church live stream in a minute. 72 degrees right now. High is 84 today. Low overnight will be 66. Sunny with a 40% chance of rain. So we got rain coming today. Got to wake my son up. We got to get out here and finish cutting the city before the rain rolls on in. Don't forget, y'all, I want to thank everybody who has donated to us today. Really, really appreciate y'all. Also, don't forget, Wake Up St. Louis is powered by MeTooMusic's The Voice, the 24/7 online radio station, giving a voice to St. Louis area gospel. Just visit MeTooMusic.com. Hello, Houston, Texas. We are on Kingdom Church Radio there. Outdoor Fresh Food Market, we talked about that every Saturday. It's at 3 p.m. in May. And Shirley's Kitchen. Are y'all listening at Shirley's Kitchen? Ain't nan one of y'all chimed in this morning. Shirley's Kitchen. Shirley's Kitchen. Come on, Alvin. You got to get that together for me. 99.
I still ain't had that shrimp, man. I got to get over there and get some of that shrimp.
Meet me over there today, Don.
Some good shrimp.
She only do it on Saturdays, man.
Don.
What?
I'm the one that graphic designed the menu. It says Sundays too on there. Look at it. You got the flyer.
Does it?
Yeah, man.
The funny thing is, it's just said meet me over there.
He ain't going. I already know he ain't going.
Beat me, don't meet me. Wasn't that like a KIRL slogan? Go over to Shirley's Kitchen, 9942 Diamond Drive at Chambers Road.
They don't serve sauteed grass over there.
11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right, because he ain't eating nothing cooking, bro.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Boy, look at Alvin. He got happy. Look, he missed that radio station, boy. That was Alvin's station right there. All right, last couple things. You know what I didn't ask y'all today? What I didn't ask y'all today would be, would you rather be able to control fire or would you rather be able to control water? Would you rather
Tied for first?
Tied for first? You know that ain't how the game works.
I know, man.
Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
I take control over water.
I think I would too.
Since y'all said that, I say fire. I'm gonna go opposite.
I'll say water too, because the water can douse the fire.
But the fire can boil the water. Yeah.
If the water's in something.
That would make you like a superhero or something right there if you could do that.
Because the Bible say don't look at the NBA.
Deuteronomy.
Don't look at the
because you into them superheroes. So.
Oh no, I'm not. Look who got on the pagan shirt. Look over there to your to your right, Rob. Look who got on that pagan shirt.
I see him.
He got the all-seeing 2 eyes on his chest right now.
Oh my goodness. It's the Punisher, man.
Hey, would you rather
comic.
Would you rather never be stuck in traffic again or never get another cold? Would you rather to never be stuck in traffic?
Never get another cold.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah, that's easy. I don't want a cold, especially now.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Charles Barrage asked a good question. He wants us to expimmerate on why we pick water or fire. Go ahead and exasperate on that, Don. Take your articulation about why you chose that.
I said it because water can douse fire.
The dude just because water can douse. That's all? That's your only reason? That you would control water just because it douses fire?
That's my reason for picking it over fire. I mean, water is one of the strongest elements created.
Alvin, you picked it first.
Water.
Why would you choose water? What made you think about water over fire?
Water is more profitable than fire.
Give me an example. Give me your thought behind that.
If I control water, you got to buy the water.
But you can't buy fire. Because the fire got to be shut up in your bones.
It's profitable.
See, I already got fire in my bones. I got water in my body too. But fire. Oh, yeah.
Man, your singing voice is really horrible.
No, terrible.
I always practice. Woo-woo. Singing like your mama. Yeah. Anyway.
So disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful.
Oh, you don't know what I said because I
would never talk about your mama.
Okay.
If you do, you better duck.
Oh,
you heard about it 2 weeks ago.
He does it every week on the thing.
She knocked teenagers out with phones.
She don't play.
I'm telling my mama what you said too, man.
You know, I'm scared of your mama in real life. I get nervous every time I'm about to say your mom. I get so nervous. I'm actually really like I start shaking when I see her and had to speak to her. She look like she just gonna fuss for no reason. Shout out to everybody. Hey, shout out to everybody who ever drug an old mattress or a box spring out of the alley and used it for a tumbling mattress. Now watch the Sadiddy two people over there say they never did it.
No, that's not true.
You did it.
64 Thomas. We had lots all by Liberty, the old Liberty.
Oh yeah, down there off of Martin Luther King,
bro.
Wasn't that right off Martin Luther King?
345 Geraldine in Walnut Park. We had the oldest springs you can double on. I don't even know how kids were able to do that. They were rusty, and we was jumping on top of that.
I've seen it done.
He said he's seen it done.
Well, he's seen it done.
Boy,
he didn't do it.
That was some of the best times growing up, man. And don't let somebody throw a mattress out too, so you can put the mattress on top of the box springs.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you liable to break your neck doing 3 no's in the air. Man. Oh man.
Dude, if you couldn't do a backflip back in the day, man, you was
You were a soft drummer. That's what you were.
Nah.
And you know what's crazy?
You weren't willing to break your neck? Is that what you're saying?
Man, we tumbled all day, every day.
All day, man. That's part of growing up, tumbling.
And it crazy too how back then we didn't get all the diseases that they say we can get now, but we did everything. Dude, we would take somebody's mattress, man. Be flipping, landing all on it. You don't know where them mattresses been.
We played tackle football on the street.
Oh yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all. We used to eat them crab apples. They're just the wild crab apples.
Yeah, I used to see people eat those. I never
Why your
had
hair
them.
look like that?
Sure. Hey, that's why that one mole.
Stop being disrespectful with these mama jokes.
That's why that one mole growing out your eye, Don.
Miss 3, I ain't said nothing. That's them 3. If you listen, I had said nothing.
Hey, shout out to anybody who was ever in your life a part of a neighborhood kickball game where the whole neighborhood got together and y'all just played kickball. Y'all ever do that growing up?
Yeah, I mean, we used to play communities like in kickball, football, like Ferguson against Cool Valley, all that kind of stuff. Going up.
Those were the days, man. The days when you didn't really. The days where seatbelts weren't. It wasn't legal. It wasn't allowed to have to wear a seatbelt. And me personally, it's not. In
the back of a pickup truck.
Or ride on the back
Just
of your
hanging
auntie's
out.
pickup truck.
Yeah,
man.
hanging out.
I don't know nobody
On the
that
highway.
fell off. Right. Crossing the river. All of that.
Right.
Man, those are the days. Anyway, it's time for me to go to church, y'all. I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's down the Baptist. Do it.
Father.
Man.
Stop, man. Stop.
No, you stop.
You stop it,
We've been
dog.
trying to
You
get
stop it.
You stop, dog.
Hey, man.
This is
Hey,
Dr.
ma'am.
Albert Quinn.
Hey, man.
ma'am.
He said, hey, ma'am.
To each other.
Hey, ma'am.
Rattle, rattle, thunder.
And this is Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good. Who did it out?
Hey, y'all know what I'm excited about? Kyle Cheers said, have a great week, fam. Great show. Based off the way we got this show started, I'm just glad we ended. I'm glad we got to finish it.
Man,
right.
Because Don was tripping. He lost it this morning, boy. He was tripping.
Man. No, when you start singing, man, I'm sorry, man. And then the song you picked. Oh, that was.
Hey, I'm going back to watch that because that was funny. All right, y'all.
That was hilarious.
We'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. We're going out with some fairly new music.
Radio, the way it should be.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Minister Tony Metcalf asked, did we play cork ball? We played court.
Yes, sir.
We played stick ball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, look, who said that was before my time? Alvin?
Yeah, he said that.
And it's so funny that Don came out, yes, sir, his old self.
I am. That was our sport, dude.
Don head was the ball. Go ahead.
Tasha B, we'll see you next week.
like
Go to
it.
church. Oh, man. Tamika Fogarty, always there. Country feel. Y'all go buy her album. You get it from The Source. MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Alvin, you making your lead guitar debut this morning, ain't you? 2 songs on lead guitar. Y'all don't forget to read Deuteronomy 28 this week. Marla, we love you.
I had no peace within, but you were always there. And God, you said you never leave, you be always there. You said you
My wave,
never
bro.
give up on me. You were always there for me. And He said He'll never leave us. Oh, and I'm so glad God.
Jocelyn Griston, my big sister. What you say?
Please.
$30. Hey, it's got to be at least $500. I'll pull it started off for at least $500.
Oh, you said I'm with you.
You heard me? Hey, I take that back. At least $1,000. I'll take it off and humiliate myself. $1,000.
Anybody know my God has been?
Nah, I changed my mind. It had to be for at least $5,000.
Hey, my God has been an awesome provider. He's there through your thick and your thin. My God has proved to be my very best friend. Oh, and somebody said he was there for Job. Even when no Job, he felt so alone. God asked the enemy, have you considered my son? Whole time he didn't know the battle of victory was already won. Oh, he's there for your ups and your downs. The word promises us that he will always be around. Hey, he was there for the Hebrew boys.
My mother, Celine, I love you.
Do it for you because he did it before. So I say now unto him who will always keep me. Yeah, now unto him who will never leave me. Yeah. You said that no, you are with me, you will be there to protect me, and that, Lord, I believe. But when the storm comes, it makes it hard to see. You said I'm with you, my child, I'll never leave. Will y'all help me sing that? Do you know it? Say, you said that, no, you are with me. Come on, I hear you say it. Say you'll be right there.
Major.
Scoot up, Don. I can see your stomach.
And that, Lord, I believe. But when the storm comes.
Hey, man, stop showing that pagan God symbol, too, on this show.
You said I'm with you, my child.
Y'all wise.
Are
beautiful.
My child, I'll never leave. You said I'm with you, my child, I'll never leave.
I love y'all. Hey, Rob, I love you.
Pause.
Don.
Man, that sounded really
I
good.
love you.
Bell after that, Don.
Alvin, I love you. But you know Don like it. Don, you can ring my bell.
It's Wake Up St. Louis. MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.